Welcome back. Now, the body of African music legend Papa Wemba was flown to the Democratic Republic of Congo from Ivory Coast Thursday for burial. International and local artists in Abidjan paid a final tribute to the musician known as the King of Rumba Rock with an overnight concert. Emilie was there and has our report.
The crowd encouraged the members of Papa Wemba's band to perform despite their grief. A few thousand people, all dressed in white, came to pay tribute to one of Africa's most famous musicians. The message on their t-shirts and on the stage read, "We mourn you, long live Wemba."
He was a big man of music. Sadly, he's gone. So we are here to pay him the stirring tribute he deserves.
We've all known him since we were little. We grew up with his music and his melodies. His death really affected us, and that's why we came to give support.
Officials and artists took turns praising the man known as the King of the Congolese Rumba. Papa Wemba, whose real name was Jules Shungu Wemba Dio, died Sunday after collapsing on stage. He was performing at the Femua Music Festival organized in Abidjan by another legendary African musical act, the Ivorian band Magic System. Wemba's family was also present at the wake.
Papa Wemba wanted to die on stage. We should not be sad, we should be proud. If the biggest artist of African music decides to die where Magic System was born, it means he wanted to send a message.
The celebration lasted until dawn, before Wemba's body was flown to his home, the Democratic Republic of Congo. He was 66 years old. Emilie for VOA News in Abidjan.
Well, Papa Wemba's body arrived in the Democratic Republic of Congo on Thursday. Hundreds of Congolese music fans gathered at the international airport in Kinshasa to welcome the body back. Congolese authorities and Wemba's family attended a memorial service at the airport before the body was taken to a morgue. Grieving family and friends, many in tears, consoled each other as his coffin passed through the airport. Now, for more on the music legend, Jules Shungu Wemba Dio Pene Kikumba, or Papa Wemba, I'm joined by VOA'S RM Music Show host Roger Muntu. Roger, what a sad day in the DRC and, of course, across the continent.
Across the continent. Thank you for having me, Vince. This is kind of remind me of when we lost Michael Jackson, and recently we just lost Prince. Prince was one of also the biggest performing artists in the world. Papa Wemba was the Michael Jackson, the Prince.
He was the Michael Jackson, because when you listen to his voice, you listen to his music, it was unique. It was so different than even many of the Congolese musicians, right?
It was. Yeah. It was so powerful because you and I, on the same here, this TV show, we talked about Rochero, who died a few years ago, a year or two. And we talked about Rochero's rumba. Papa Wemba came and changed that rumba. Papa Wemba was the revolution of
a younger person.
Exactly.
Came in like what, late 60s?
Late 60s, beginning of 70s. That's when he started changing the rumba. Brought in a different style, a different rhythm, and
it's kind of a rebel.
Right, kind of rebel. Exactly.
At that time when they formed Zaiko Langa Langa.
Right, with Zaiko Langa Langa. He was with Zaiko Langa Langa. He was with Isifilo Kole, which is another band. And so many other young artists got that from.
I have met him. I've attended his concert. You've met him and attended his concert.
Right.
One of the things I thought I got from him, and because I've listened to many Congolese musicians, is that he had such a range in his voice, and up to the point of his death, you listen to him and you marvel.
Yeah, and you can't imagine that this man is 66 years old. You know, and you know, you can't imagine him singing with that high-pitched voice, you know. So until then, even when he was singing that last song, when he collapsed, you could hear that high-pitched voice.
But again, one other thing is that he influenced not only the music, but also he helped so many musicians launch their careers, right?
So many, as in the DRC, we know Wenge Muzika, Fali Pupa, Ferrigola, all these younger other
even
big artists. Kofi Olomide, who worked with Papa Wemba for so many years, and other people from Zaiko Langa Langa. He influenced all these other singers. They were looking up to him him because it was, as we said, a new style of rumba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something else. He influenced more than just music, the culture of the sapology. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sapology, it's an art. He brought in that sapology, which for our viewers, we need to tell them, it's the way of looking good, dressing good, smelling good, you know, having a nice haircut, and pretty much looking great. He brought in that, that was a revolution pretty much in the rumba, because he wanted to send a message that an artist, a rumba artist, should not just be a singer playing a guitar and sing. No, there's more to it. You have to look good, you have to smell good, you have to have money, you have to have a nice house, you have to have a beautiful car.
Yeah.
All of that.
Elegance.
Elegance.
Yes.
That's what it was.
And he became the leader of that group of people. He was seen as a king of
As a king, and I'm telling you, Vince, from now until his burial on Tuesday, I guess, you will see so many sapeurs, as we call them, those people the elegant people. They're coming from all over the world, from Paris, from Belgium, from Switzerland, from all over Africa. They are going to pay tribute to Kinshasa. You will see a lot of bunch of sapeurs.
So, a final word. How do we remember this guy? If, you know, finally, in a few words.
In few words, we'll remember this guy as a trendsetter, pretty much. He changed the whole rumba music, and he was someone who, as we heard the Magic System say, wanted to die on the stage. If you listening, that's why I say he's kind of like the Michael Jackson. Yeah. If you hear what he's saying and compare what Michael Jackson used to say when he was on the stage, Michael Jackson was a different person. That's why I keep comparing the two. When Papa Wemba is on the stage, as he said in so many interviews, he felt as if he was flying. So really, and it's a really short sentence, this is a man who loved art, who loved music.
He was always flying. He was always having his arms up.
Matter of fact, I'm going to end with this. That's his icon, pretty much.
Exactly. Thanks a lot, Roger.
Thank you so much for having me.
For being with us today and sharing with us all about Papa Wemba. Now, to learn more about Roger Muntu, you can actually visit his Facebook page, Roger Muntu, La Voix de l'Amérique, or on Twitter at RM Show.